Hello and welcome. My name is Kate and this is Tinkerbell and this one is Miko, and it is winter, which means for all you foodies out there that it is citrus season. So if you're making a lot of citrus salads and you have lots of extra peel lying around, or if you have a few extra little bits of citrus, I'm going to show you two ways how to super easily candy citrus. So both candied citrus peel and candied citrus slices. All you'll need is a bowl of citrus fruits. I have lemon, blood orange, grapefruit, and tangelo in here, but you can use any citrus you'd like, and sugar. So let's get started. I'm going to be making both the candied slices and the candied rinds at the same time. So if you want to do that too, you will need 2 saucepans. If you'd prefer a single recipe or you like it written down, I will add the link to my blog with both of those recipes below. So first off, put a pot of water to boil. We're going to blanch the rind. And as we wait for that to boil, we'll go ahead and make the simple syrup for the slices. So here you're going to need 3 cups of sugar and 3 cups of water. Depending on how much or how little you're doing, it's just 1 part sugar to 1 part water. So however much you need. Go ahead and give that a mix. Put it on a medium to medium high heat and wait for it to boil. Meanwhile, go ahead and slice up your whole fruits, taking off the ends that have lots of pith on them. Pith is that white stuff on the inside, into really fine slices. And once that simple syrup is boiling and your slices are finished, we can start placing them in your saucepan. Now you can overlap your slices, but we don't want to stack them on top of each other. We need all of that sugar to be able to get in every single part of that citrus fruit. And these are simple. Set your timer for 40 minutes and just let them go. While those are simmering away, we can start to get the rinds ready. So you just want to cut the rind off whatever citrus you're using. It is totally okay to leave the pith on, but you want to make sure that you can use a spoon to get any extra citrus actual fruit that is stuck to that rind. Then we go ahead and slice them up in super thin slices. After all of that is chopped up, your water should be boiling by now, and so go ahead and put it in. We're going to keep this in the boiling water for about 10 minutes. This is called blanching. We're just taking some of the bitterness out of those rinds before we add the sugar to them. With your 10 minutes up, go ahead and use either a slotted spoon or one of these spiderweb ladles that I have here to take everything out and place it on a wire rack over a cookie sheet just to let some of that water drain off. Gets it a little dry, but we are putting them back into a liquid, so it's not that big of a deal how dry they are. Once again, we're adding simple syrup. I used 2 cups of sugar and 2 cups of water here because I did quite a bit of peel. And all of that rind pops back into your pot, stir it around, and it will simmer for another about 10 minutes. And just as those were going in, my 40-minute timer went off, and as you can see, they are super translucent. So I'm going to use my tongs to lie those slices flat out on that same cookie sheet, letting lots of that sugar water drain off and giving them a little bit of time to dry off so they can get sticky and tacky before we put them in some sugar. My rinds are ready to come out. They go back on that same cookie sheet. And after all of those are ready to go, we wait about 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how dry the climate is where you are. It doesn't take much time in Colorado for some of that water to evaporate off. While those are drying, I popped a little funnel on a mason jar. I'm going to save that simple syrup that is now citrus flavored and delicious. It's a great thing to use instead of sugar in lemonade or cocktails. Absolutely delicious. Put that in a jar, screw the lid on, and you can keep it in the fridge for at least a couple weeks. Now that my slices and my rinds are super tacky, you can tell if they are tacky and sticky enough by putting your finger on them, and it kind of sticks a little bit. So I'm adding about half a cup of sugar into a bowl, and we're going to coat both sides of those slices with that sugar. And then the rind gets tossed around in there as well. Give these a couple minutes to set so some of that sugar soaks back into the rind, and you are good to go. These are sweet and tart, great to eat by their own, garnish drinks, or add on top of a salad for a little hint of sweetness. So sorry about the lighting right here. I took way too long making lots of different batches of this candied citrus. Yeah, I know, I probably taste like sugar. But I'll put in a clip of the final product so you can see it a little better than over here. But super delicious, and let me know what your favorite citrus recipes are. I'd love to see them in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you again soon. Bye.